Paradox Raichu would have gone hard, though. I would have been all over that. Maybe ZA will do it if the Mega Evolution rumors are true. Yeah, so did you play Legends Arceus? Because I did not. It's, my favorite part of Pokemon is, like, the battling part. And, felt like Legends Arceus was more about the catching part. And I was like, Played and loved Arceus. Gotcha. I think that was the common sentiment. But I never actually got around to playing it. Wish the Pokeball mechanics were in Scarlet and Violet. I know that there's differences. I do not remember what they were, though. Also, I didn't play Scarlet and Violet. I'm one of those people that was like, okay, Sword and Shield. It's the last straw for me, brother. I'm good. Which is not ideal, because then Scarlet and Violet was, I think, from most people's perspectives, just like a better version, or better game than Sword and Shield. So I kind of got off the train at the wrong part, or at the wrong stop. But, I don't know. It's fine. I'll probably come back at some point, but I don't know, man. I like some of the new stuff they add in the new games, but I never really feel like wanting to play through them like I do with these older ones. Because nostalgia is one hell of a drug, brother. Basically, you have a ton of little gadgets to attract Pokemon. You can throw Pokeballs in the overworld with a few little mechanics that boost chances. I see. Example, back hits do better. Gotcha. So it's kind of like, I mean, it sounds like it's a little bit like what they were trying to do with the Safari Zone in Gen 1. Like with the throwing rocks and the bait and the stuff like that. Even though I don't think it was ever really worth it to do either of those. I like Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee and Pokemon Legend Arceus approach since classic catching mechanics are these days. Yeah, okay, fair enough, you got me there. The only problem for me is that I kind of just, I don't know, I'm not into the whole catching part of Pokemon, like I said, so it's, the way I normally play through the games is I like think of my team beforehand, and then those are the only 6 Pokemon I catch unless I need some for like HMs or something like that. So in most games I only have to catch like 5-ish Pokemon. I guess we can get rid of Headbutt. Is Thrash really better? I don't know. But in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, I really liked how the game just like looked. Yeah, trouble I came across with Kep was that everyone wants Pokemon to be a specific thing. Yeah, you kind of just like have to make it, I don't know. There's a lot of ROM hacks out there, so it kind of feels like you just have to kind of make it something that you want to play. So then, I mean, it'll appeal to some crowd. There's no way you're gonna get it to appeal to everyone, right? But I don't know how you really balance that. That's what I did in the end. Yeah, well, I think it worked out great. So you got my support in your decision. I took various ideas that made clear improvements. Example, overworld HMs, quality of life, lore. Okay. Zubat? Is Zubat's tongue, or not Zubat, is Golbat's tongue on the wrong side? I'm pretty sure it's always been like that, but it feels like it would make more sense to me if it was on the other side of his mouth? What is going on? Yeah, it's just like kind of always been like that. Maybe I've just like never really noticed the tongue being in there in the first place. Yeah, it's weird. Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one that has noticed. Okay, that makes me feel a bit better. No, don't confuse Raimi. Okay. Don't disable Vice Grip. You son of a bitch. What are the friggin' odds? I guess 1 in 4, but whatever, no comment. I don't know. I think that's just a boulder to come back, maybe. Oh, I don't know about my team, man. Normally, well, in regular yellow, I tend to run with like the same team every time for God knows what reason. It was the team that I used when I was a kid. It's the team I use now. And I'm very confident in that team. Let me tell you, not very confident in whatever the fuck I got going on right now. I missed. Aren't you supposed to be friggin' 90% accuracy? Not 90% accurate, not 90% accurate. Whatever. You get the idea. Just send a Thrash. Bro, the Gen 1 animations are so good. They're like, how do we depict thrashing? Yeah, just like shake that MF around. Which I guess gets the point across, so. Don't say at the same time. Howdy, Silent Fox. Make your own decision. I'm not doing them at the same time. I already have water all over myself. I didn't think counter was supposed to work like that. Am I like, the fact that you're laughing makes it seem like that wasn't supposed to happen. So I was like, I don't think I... Counter will counter. Counter truly is a move that's in Generation 1 Pokemon. I don't know, someone at Game Freak was truly like, what if we made counter only work on fighting and normal types? Which is whack in the first place, and... Well, to be fair, these are the same people that were also like, what if we just didn't give Bug any good moves? Actually, they were like, what if we gave Bug a good move and then cut it instead? Okay. I need to switch my first Pokemon. Counter will counterattack the last damage in a fun way since it's... Okay. So I got scammed because my Thrash hit before and it just took that damage instead of when I... Oh, okay, so it was the confusion damage that it... Brother... What a scam. And the... That's so funny. What a game. What a game, truly. Yo, my cat's back. Oh, drowsy. In competitive play, counter is super duper skill based. It's really sick. Snorlax will use Earthquake to scout counter Chansey. That's whack. That is whack. There's no other way to put it, really. Because if it body slams Chansey and gets countered, it explodes. The Gen 1 metagame... I don't know. Part of me is like, that's sick. And part of me is like, brother, this is broken as hell. But I guess maybe that's probably part of the fun of it, to be fair. Also, it allows for some Pokemon to be, somebody knock on my door? I hope not. It also allows some Pokemon that were, like, never good again to be good, which is cool. It's also unsafe to switch against after hitting Body Slam because Chansey can counter the damage as you switch out. So, Chansey can counter Snorlax's Body Slam as you swap to your next Mon, and that Mon will explode. Like I said, held together with Spit and a Prayer is working. Oh, my Rhydon got connected to God's Wi-Fi. What a game. Yes, Onyx, I see you. It's fine. I don't think it's the return of the Pizza Man. I'd be very concerned if there was a Pizza Man delivering pizza to me right now because I did not order pizza. Part of me is like, hey, bud, you should be taking out these Pokemon because your team is probably going to be underleveled. And instead, I'm just like, nah, I'll be fine. Okay, no, I was going the right way. Am I high? He's gonna scream and close the door. Close the door in fear. Look. You don't know what it's like. Oh yeah, I am just high. What am I... I swear I know I've played Pokemon Gen 1 before, I swear. You gotta believe me on this. Golbat, with all due respect, just get the hell out of here. Come on, I'll whip you. Can you imagine, like, you're just, like, walking through a cave and you see a guy standing there, so you're like, you walk up and you're like, hey man, what's up? He's like, I'll whip you! And he just pulls out a whip? I don't know about that one. Not the first time someone said that to him. Oh, call Officer Jenny. Oh, nice critical hit. Thanks. Appreciated it. Yo, Tauros! Oh, nice crit. Thanks. Appreciated. Brother, how are you... Fury swipes? Brother, you're a water type. Why are you Fury swiping me? Make it stop. Okay, so... Am I getting scammed here? Because I seem to remember in Gen 1, when you get a critical hit, it just, like doubles the base power or something like that. So the Swords Dance isn't, like, actually doing anything because I'm, like, getting tons of crits? Is that correct? I feel like that's correct. Why do all you suckers have Fury swipes? If you crit, the damage is multiplied at a rate correlating to your level, capping at... Okay, so a little bit less than 2 times. It does ignore your stat boost. Okay. Let me tell you that Sandslash has not crit that many times in a row ever in its entire life. And then that's the time that it decides, I see that you've Swords Danced, have you? It's time for some crits. Granted, one of the moves I used was Slash, but we're going to ignore that part. Oh, okay. Is Victory Road too tough? Well, it's kind of kicking my ass right now. Balances Mewtwo and Ubers so you don't get amnesia and turn into an obituary. Well, I'm glad there's something to balance Mewtwo. Because normally, I'd go as far as to say that dude turns out not that balanced. Crazy as that may sound. Yeah, you've got Earthquake. Don't blow up. Okay. Mewtwo can also cause its special to overflow if it uses Amnesia to +6. Gets hit with a special drop because this game can't handle the numbers. That's so funny. What a game, truly. What a game. I'm getting absolutely rolled through in Victory Road right now. Don't headbutt. Use Psychic or something. Okay. That works too. So in playing Ubers, people have to manipulate their stats to not get the overflow bug. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, it feels like it would be... It feels like a lawless wasteland in Red, Blue, Yellow. What is this guy doing? In Red, Blue, Yellow competitive metagame. Oh, the jank always ends up improving the game in really fun ways. Well, to be fair, that is why I keep coming back to Gen 1. As Has Substitute always made that noise? Jesus. That was a wild freaking noise. Also kind of why I keep coming back to Gen 1, because the noises are crazy. Yeah, it always made that sound? Maybe it's just because, like, in regular playthroughs, nobody ever friggin' uses Substitute. Let's see. Submission. I don't think so there, bud. Oh, also, I saw that you guys added this to, not Smogon, what's the Pokemon Showdown? How is that going? 'Cause that sounds like, I don't know, it sounds very interesting. You stink? Yo, welcome, Akotad. Thank you, thank you. Okay, bye. Okay, see ya, bud. The Showdown mod's still active on an alt server? Gotcha. Is it, I don't, how, did you try and balance this game at all for people playing it competitive, or was it just, you just kind of like added that on there with this stuff? I think it's called Dragon Heaven. Gotcha. Okay. Half and half? Okay, cool. So did it end up fairly balanced then? The competitive? Severe warning. 3/4-inch hail up to 60-mile-an-hour winds? Oh, great. It originated as a competitive mod, but it wasn't aimed to change the metagame itself. Oh. The metagame is still fundamentally the same. Gotcha. Don't worry, I'm still here. Also, Pokemon Red/Blue sucks. How dare you? For one? For two? This is not Pokemon Red or Blue. Got him. It's like, okay, what if these Pokemon were in red, blue, yellow? I should just say RBY. I don't know why my brain auto-translates it like that, but... You bitch. What? This is the Kanto expansion pack. Or as I like lovingly call it, the Pokemon Pink. Light screen probably good. Light screen not gonna get added to my team. I don't know how it works with you, Akotad. Sometimes you like show up and you're like, oh, I'm gonna like when when I'm playing Elden Ring, you're like, oh, I'm on the streamer's side for sure. And then this time you show up and you're like, you stink, bye, see ya, you bitch. I just woke up. Alright, alright. Oh my god, my team is falling apart. Holy crap. I did not realize how... Surely I hit the sing. Yo! Brother, how did you just wake up? Oh, never mind. I was about to say something really dumb. I was gonna be like, aren't you like 17, so you have to be in school? But it turns out, oddly enough, middle of July. Turns out not much for school going on in the middle of July. And by middle of July, I mean literally the last day of July, but you get the idea. Graveler. I never got soft boiled. Where do I get soft boiled?